Shalom, 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 Israel. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah, and the Rahakwadash. That's the Holy Spirit. It's been a minute since, I made a video, of course, but nonetheless, we got to get back to it, man. Been a lot of stuff going on. It's been a lot of stuff going on, man. But the Lord said, and Ezekiel 3:17, man, I'm already at it. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word out my mouth and give them warning from me. We're supposed to give the people warning from the Lord, man. He's approaching. And when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Meaning, if we don't give you warning, then your blood is on us, but if we give you warning, that's on you. Yet thou warn the wicked, and he not turn from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Meaning, I gave you warning, we gave you warning. So that ain't on us no more. That's not on us no more. So this is the intro, man. We just getting back into it. It's a lot of stuff been going on in the world. Where do I want to start at? We're gonna give them warning. We're gonna go to the Apocrypha, man. Cause like I said, man, a lot of stuff been going on in life. You know what I'm saying? It's some crazy stuff. But nonetheless, I still gotta do what I gotta do. You feel me? We're gonna go to Ecclesiasticus 2:1. It say, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Meaning, if you coming to do this work, if you trying to serve the Lord in all truth and sincerity, you got to prepare your soul for temptation. Meaning, you're going to have a lot of stuff happening in your life that's just not good. Like, it's not like selling your soul to Satan. Satan going to bless you first, and then after that, you're going to be through. The Lord is going to test you to make sure you are faithful and true, just like a man tests his wife. Make sure she's faithful to me. You might send somebody over there to tempt her. You know what I'm saying? And if she passed the test, hey, man, she's worthy of being your wife. That's the same thing with the Lord. So you got to prepare yourself for temptation, because he's going to constantly put you in bad situations to see if you're going to go back to that old person. Is you going to go back to doing what you're doing because this life ain't working out? It says, set thy heart all right and constantly endure it. I mean, you got to constantly endure it, even when things is at the worst of the worst. And make not haste in the time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at the last end. Meaning, at the end, it's gonna be worth it. When you endure through these temptations, it's gonna be worth it at the end. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Meaning, all of these trials and tribulations that you go through, man, take them cheerfully, man. Don't be that woe is me spirit. Oh, my life is bad. You calling everybody crying. Nah. Be patient. When thou art changed to a lower state, you might go from being on top to the bottom. But be patient. It's just a test. Don't worry about it. For gold is tried in the fire. That's how you can tell if gold is real or not. You put it through the fire, and if it don't melt, hey, man, that's some real gold right there. An acceptable man in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. You got to trust in the Lord. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look to the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? No. Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? No. These are questions. Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? So meaning, nobody that had faith in the Lord never failed him if he's serving him in sincerity and truth. That makes me want to go to Job. We're going to go to Job 1. Job is the perfect example. We're going to jump to Job. Boom. Job 1 and 6. See, a lot of people think that the Most High of this Bible have a enemy. But no, he created all things. They think the devil is the enemy or Satan is the enemy of the Lord. No, he's not. The Lord don't have no enemies. Ain't no force powerful enough to be an enemy of the Lord. And Job 1 and 6 will tell you this. It says, now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. So the sons of God, this is in the heavens. And the sons of God presented themselves to the Lord. And Satan came also among them. So Satan came as well, which lets you know God and Satan ain't had beef. God created Satan to do a certain job. And Satan do his job very good. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Meaning, where are you coming from? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth, meaning going up and down through the earth, from walking up it and down it. And the Lord said unto Satan, how hast thou considered my servant Job? Meaning, have you even thought about my servant Job? Like tempting Job? That there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and escheweth evil. Meaning like he shuns evil, like he don't do evil. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, does Job fear God for naught? Meaning for nothing? Hast thou not made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thine hand now and touch all of that he have, and he will curse the Lord to the face. Meaning, if you take everything from Job, he'll curse you to your face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he have is in your power. So the Lord gave Satan power to take everything from Job. He said everything is in your power, only upon himself, but not forth thine hands. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. And there was a day when his sons and daughters were eating and drinking wine in the eldest brother's house. So pretty much the Lord said everything that Job had in his hand, you got power over. You could take it all, but you can't kill him. You can't kill him. You can take anything from him, but you can't kill him. So the issues of life and death come from the Lord. That's why I don't fear death. I don't fear it. You know what I'm saying? Job did nothing wrong. Job did absolutely nothing wrong. Just sometimes the Lord will send Satan to go and tempt you. That's why in Revelations it also tell you, blessed be he that readeth, because you would not know these things if you did not read. You did not read. But that's just the intro to get you going on what I got going on. But there's bigger stuff going on right now. I'm going to go into it. We got the migrant thing going on. We're going to check it out.
And we are here to send a loud and clear message that we are banding together to fight to ensure that we will be able to maintain our constitutional guarantee that states will be able to defend against any type of imminent danger or an invasion.
Governor Greg Abbott is claiming Texas's border security initiative has led to a decrease in illegal immigrants. The claim is also backed up by the federal government statistics. Immigrants traversing Mexico to get into the United States are increasingly bypassing the Texas border to cross into Arizona and California in the wake of Abbott's step-up enforcement.
I'm not going to watch all of that, but you get the picture. We got the immigrant thing going on in United States. Man, it's all prophecy, man. Some of them is our brothers and sisters, but some of them is these National Guards that's working for the UN. that's going to be patrolling these FEMA camps, man, that they already got in the United States. You know, they want to ban TikTok. They want to ban TikTok. But you could go all on TikTok and see all these unhealthy foods we eating, this terrible water we drinking, the immigrant crisis, all of this stuff going on. But their biggest concern is banning TikTok.
Now to breaking news in our nation's capital, the U.S. House of Representatives has passed a bill that would ban TikTok in the U.S. unless its Chinese parent company sells the social media platform. KTLA's Trevor Shirley, live in Washington, with the latest for us. Trevor, good morning.
Frank, good morning to you as well. This vote just coming down in the House within the past hour or so. It was an overwhelmingly bipartisan vote. The final vote count coming in at 352 to 65. And because there was so much buy-in from both sides of the aisle, it could certainly influence how the Senate votes whenever this bill gets over to that side of Congress. The legislation comes amid growing concern over the Chinese government's ability to access data collected by TikTok.
This is a serious issue. We didn't come.
And I'm not about to sit there and watch all of that because it's not a serious issue. It's just not. It's just not a serious issue. You're a goofball and you're through. Just like in that movie Leave the World Behind, they was blaming China. They had the Chinese writing and all of that. Man, these people, it's about to go down, y'all. It's about to go down. But it's all prophecy, though. It's all prophecy. And you might ask, how's that prophecy? We're going to take it to Amos 8 and 11. Amos 8 and 11, right? It's all prophecy. I can't keep watching the videos. They make me mad. Y'all can go watch it. I'm pretty sure you update to it. It said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, it's all prophecy. It's going to be a famine, meaning you're not going to be able to have freedom of speech to speak this book, this Bible, because it is true. And that's the main reason that they're trying to ban TikTok. And it's just not at TikTok. You got to understand how this man worked. This is the man of sin, the man of perdition. He's trying to make his little great reset, his little new world order work. But he can't do it because he got people pushing the truth on TikTok, on YouTube. It's just going to start with TikTok. Once he's able to ban TikTok, it's not going to stop with TikTok. It's going to go to all the other apps. If you speak in your freedom of speech, your mindset, mainly is to shut up this book, because a lot of brothers is teaching this word and on fire, man. The Lord got the spirit on a lot of people to speak this word. And he trying to stop it, but you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to finish that off. I'm going to read it again. It said, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread. Famine means lack of, not of thirst of water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to seek. It shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Meaning, when this stuff is cut off, now you can't get it on the internet no more. So now you're trying to go to the street corners where the brothers be at, and you still can't find it. You can't find it. It's been cut off. He's passing bills to where he's going to cut off your freedom of speech, man. This is the man of sin, man. This is the man of perdition. This is a famine of the word. And at the same time, they still got wars and rumors of wars still going on. Like nothing is stopped. You know what I'm saying? They still fighting everything. I mean, this is all prophecy. It said, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is mean Yahweh's judgment. That's what it means in the Hebrew. And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people. When you cast lots, it's like bidding on a person. Like when they did in the slave trade, they did that to all the tribes. All the nations did that. And all them nations that's going to war, Now they in the valley of Jehoshaphat, meaning Yahweh's judgment. When they go to war, and man, look, whoever's in that war, you're not making it out. I'm gonna just say that right now. That's Yahweh's judgment. You going in there thinking you fighting, you're gonna get destroyed out there. It said they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine. That's what they did. That's what they sold us for. That they may drink. Yeah. And what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? Tyre and Zidon, there's the two ancient names for some African tribes. And all the coast of Palestine. Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense unto your own head? Meaning, hey, I'm going to do the same thing that you did to me and my people, because you have taken my silver and my gold and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. Talking about his people, the children also of Judah and the children of Israel, that's the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, and sold them into the Grecians, that ye may remove them far from their borders. Who is the Grecians? The so-called white people. And that's what I've been saying. The Africans sold Israelites, which the Africans is really Hamites. They biblical nationality is Hamites. The Hamites sold the Israelites to the Edomites, which is the so-called white people to this day. Behold, I would raise them out of their place whether you have sold them, and return your recompense into your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians and to the people far off, for the Lord hath spoken it. So meaning, just like in Revelation said, we're going to take all of them into captivity that took us into captivity and sold us. And we're going to do the same thing back to them. Not just the white people, but also the Africans, because that's who sold us. But I'm not going to get too deep into that because, you know, that kind of pisses me off. Okay. I don't know which way I want to go with this, man. I don't know if I want to go into this dream that I had or what. I'm not going to go into this dream that I had, because I had like 3 dreams in my lifetime about the end. But I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to go into it. Matter of fact, let's go into it. We're going to go into it. 2 and 27. Let's go into it. I don't know if I want to even talk about this, because I don't really want to make this too long, but it might be long. It said, and ye, we Job 2 and 27, and ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel. This book is only, the God of this book is only talking about the children of Israel. And I am the Lord your God and none else, meaning he's only the God of Israel. He is not the God of nobody else. And my people shall never be ashamed, and it shall come to pass afterward, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. He's the God of Israel, but he's going to pour out the spirit of truth on all flesh on the earth. That's why they're trying to ban TikTok. They're trying to get control of the narrative, because even people that's not Israelites is bringing out the truth. Why? Because the Lord is pouring his spirit out on everybody. Because this man of sin has to be revealed. Hold up. Let me go to 2 Thessalonians. I'm going to come back to here. But he's pouring out the spirit of truth on everybody, because the man of sin have to be revealed. Who is the man of sin? Let's go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first. What's the falling away? We have to lose our nationality. We have to fall away from the Lord. A falling away have to come. Meaning, we're going to be over here calling ourselves African Americans, black people. We're never going to call ourselves who we truly are. That's the falling away. It already came. And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Who is that man? Who opposite and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he is he as God, sit in the temple of God, showing himself to be God. See, the man of sin, the man of perdition, he wants to be God. Who is that? That's the so-called white man, your elite of today, Esau, Edom. He wants to be God. That's why he's going to try to put that microchip in you, that neuron link in you, because he wants to be in the seat of God. He want to know what you're doing, when you having sex, when you pooting, when you doing this, what your heartbeat is, what your thoughts, with that chip is going to tell all of that. And they got this thing called Neuralink that Elon Musk already done put on the market. He done put that on the market. But we're going to go back to Joel 2:7. I be getting off track. You know how I do it. It just is what it is. It come in. We're going to go back to Joel 2:27. Get a little sidetrack sometimes. All right. He says he's going to pour out his spirit on all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old man shall dream dreams. Your young man shall see visions. And also upon the servants, upon the handmaids of those days, I will pour my spirit out. The reason I go into that, man, I had a dream. I didn't have dreams about this, man. I don't know if I want to get into the dream right now. It was a scary dream, man. Just everything was on fire. The world was ending. But I had this dream when I was like 7 years old. And everything was, all the buildings look like them Call of Duty buildings. You know, when you play Call of Duty, it's like they have standing, but they have blown up. And, it's funny. The dream started off with two guards. They wasn't cops, because I know how cops dress. They was like military. I don't know what they was. But I had this dream when I was like 7. I still remember to this day. And I'm 29 now. And my memory ain't the best, but I remember this dream. And I can tell it time after time. I was a kid. The dream started with me hiding under something. I was hiding under something inside of a house. And two white guards or whatever they was, they came to get me. I put up no fight. And as a kid, I was having this dream. I was an adult, because the two white men was grown men and we was face to face. I didn't put up a fight. I went with them, genuinely. And as they walking me to their little squad car, wherever they was going to, I don't know, I saw a big rocket come down and explode right beside us. I guess I got knocked out, but when I woke up, I didn't wake up out the dream. When I knocked out in the dream, I got back up. And the handcuffs was like, it was still on me, but they was separated. Like the chains in the middle was broke. But the two white cops was still on the ground. I don't know if they was dead or still knocked out, but I went to running. You know what I'm saying? That goes back into no weapon formed against me shall prosper. That's what I think of it. But I went to running, man. But what I saw destruction. I saw that whatever's going on cannot be completed and rebuilt in my lifetime. And I just kept running. It's 2-3 more parts to this dream, but I don't want to really get into it. I don't know. I mean, I done got multiple dreams about it, but let's go here with it, man. I'm not gonna keep getting into the dream. I'm gonna make a video where I can really go in detail about these dreams. But I wanted to bring that out. We're gonna go in here because this is one of the reasons I really got into the Bible. Like, when I used to watch these little conspiracy videos about this stuff as a teenager, it used to scare me, but it's real though. This is an old video, one of the ones I watched.
With Dale Bohannon, whom I've known since, I guess, the mid-1980s. And he told me something very interesting that he found back in the fall of 2000 while he was on a business trip. Listen to this, folks.
I was pulled to the side road, which was a new cut gravel dirt road in front of a business, a builder supply business, actually top-notch builder supply in Madison, Georgia. To my right, this was previously was a soybean field, and this little new cut road divided this field, and the right side of the road was filled with, which I thought was portable toilets. I never looked at them that close. Same in color, maybe black, but which was an odd color. And I was sitting there going over my notes, and a van pulled alongside of me that turned out to be the property owner. And he greeted me, and he was by himself, and so we had a good little dialogue there, and I asked him about the field of black boxes. What were they? Because I'd never seen anything like that, and his statement was that if he told me, I would be one of few people in Madison, Georgia that knew about them. And he says they're disposable coffins, I believe he told me. And he says there's 100, at that time he said there was 125,000 there. And they were stacked, he told me 15 high. I asked him who owned them, and he stated that the CDC owned them and that they were leasing the land.
Okay, that's enough. I ain't gonna play all of that, but that's like some coffins at these FEMA camps that's set up all around the world, man, all around the United States, everywhere. Because this man is setting up. The man of sin is setting. He is setting this world up to try to bring the world into this new world order, the Great Reset. And the Lord said that, man, all of this stuff have to come before he come back. You gotta know who the man of sin is, the man of perdition is. He's not coming back until you know who that is. Until you know who that is. So all you people that's banking on your 401ks and retirement plan, no, the WEF already told you gonna own nothing and be happy. Meaning that, first of all, the money does not mean anything. In the early 1900s, they stopped backing the money by gold. I can go into that whole money system. I may do it, but I'm not gonna go into it. The money used to be backed by gold. It's not backed by nothing. They're just printing money out. That's why JFK was killed, because he wanted to start to back the money by gold again. That's why BRICS is forming and backing their money by gold, and the American dollar is steady falling. But what ultimately is the plan is to make all money digital. So you're going to lose when they hit that Great Reset and they shut this stuff down, like I've been saying, you're going to lose your 401k. You're going to lose your house, whatever that, you're going to lose everything. It's going to be a system shutdown. And when you get back up, you're going to be required to get this
when
right here.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
That right there.
Like to touch it?
Yeah. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his eye.
Talk over me. It's not just going to have your banking information. It's going to have your health information, your driver license, your credit score. All of that is going to be on this chip, your ID. You're not going to need none of that. This is the new world order, where this man is going to try to be God. Remember, I just read it. He want to sit in a seat as God. This is how he become a God over you. This is the ultimate test and temptation. When you come to serve the Lord, prepare your mind and your heart, soul for temptation. You cannot take this thing. This is the mark of the beast. The beast system. This is his system. That great beast.
D and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks. So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in.
Here.
And from there I get access to it.
It's here. This is the just like I told you, I saw visions. I done seen dreams. I done had dreams and visions of the end. John the Baptist, who wrote this, he saw the vision of this. He saw this and he wrote it down. He put it in the book. He made it plain upon tables. Matter of fact, Revelation 3:16. He saw this and wrote it down and made it plain upon. It's plain. It's simple. I don't know how you cannot get it. So, wait a minute. It's not John. It's not Revelation 3:16, is it? All right. No, it's not that. I think it's Revelation. No, I gotta find it. All right, here we go. 13 to 16. Got that a little messed up. It said, he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads. I mean, he had a vision or a dream that the Lord does send you dreams and visions. If y'all do not understand that, you probably have got some, but you can't make it out. I know I've got them. If the Lord told me to write down the dreams and visions he sent me, I would write it down, but it'd be more explainable to y'all. But this is coming from a man that's thousands of years ago that never seen nothing like this. But he's clear with what he's saying he saw. He calls it, meaning he forced all people. And you may say, how you do that? Just like he did with the jigga juice, with the shot, with the scene shot. They got y'all jammed up. He made you think you can't travel, you can't have fun, you can't go to work, you can't do this, you can't do that, unless you get it. That's how you force somebody. You force them, both small and great, rich and poor, meaning big or little. If you big in this world or little in this world, you rich in this world or poor in this world, free or bond, meaning if you in prison or out of prison, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads. Now, we just seen it in the man's hand, and right hand just mean dominant hand. It don't necessarily mean right hand. Some people have it in their left hand. Some people left-handed. We're going to check this out right
this
here.
This morning, Elon Musk announcing that for the first
time, it said also
in
their
Neuralink
foreheads,
has implanted a brain chip in a human. Musk saying the person is
recovering
Musk. Well. Initial results show promising neuron spike detection. Neuralink's goal is to help paralysis patients communicate by connecting their brain to a computer.
The device is designed to interpret your neural activity so you can operate a computer or a smartphone by simply thinking.
People paralyzed from stroke, from traumatic brain injury, or a spinal cord injury could see the benefits.
This would be a major game changer if it were to be proven to be safe and effective.
The FDA approved Neuralink for human tests last May after years of testing on animals.
Here's one electrode on one thread that when we stimulate causes a flexion movement of the leg.
The company demonstrated the ability of its implants to stimulate movement.
As you can see, Pager is amazingly good at mind pong.
Allowing a monkey to play a video game.
And what better reward for a monkey than a banana?
Musk says the first human users will be people who've lost the use of their limbs. But speaking about the long term, he said, has implanted...
It's enough of this. I can't take no more. I'm done with them, man. I'm done with them. I can't. But it says you should receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads. That's that Neuralink. It's all here. This is what he wrote about. And that no man might buy or sell, save, meaning unless or except he have had that mark or the name in the beast, the number of his name. Meaning when this system crash, because it's about to crash and collapse, the only way to get back in it when it come back up, because it's going to come back up, is you're going to have this man's mark. He's going to have to be a God unto you. He deprived us of all our primitive hunting skills, cultivating skills. He took everything from us and made him dependent on him. So now it's like a pimp in a hoe. He get her hooked onto this drug, so she's just depending on him to survive. And most of y'all going to take the chip because you don't know no other way. You weren't taught another way. But those that is faithful and true is going to depend on the Lord. At your lowest, you got to depend on him. And then the Lord is going to know who is his faithful and true servants. And I'm about to wrap this up. You know, I didn't want it to be this long. But there's a lot of people out here, man. Be careful who you talk to, who you do wrong. Because the Lord does have his favorite here that's pushing his word. Be careful who you disrespect. I try to treat everybody with respect because of this scripture right here. I'm going to go to Matthew 18:6. I'm about to wrap it up, man. It's been a kind of long one. I didn't want it to be this long, but, you know, it is what it is. Matthew 18:6, man. I'm just going to leave y'all with a scripture that I've been seeing pop out in my life. And, man, treat everybody with respect because you don't know who people are, man. It says, but whosoever shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, meaning the Lord has his little ones that he favorites more than other people that believe in him. So if you offend them, I mean, if you do something to them, talking behind their back, hurting them, doing whatever, treating them bad, whatever the case may be. He said it would be better for him, meaning if you're doing that to his little one, it'd be better for you to take that a millstone were hanged about his neck, meaning a millstone is a great big stone rock. It'd be better for you to take that big stone rock, hang it about your neck, and that you would drown in the deep sea, meaning take a rope, put that great millstone thing around your neck and jump in the sea. Because what he's going to do to you is way worse. You're going to wish you was dead because he's going to plague you with so many plagues that it's just not going to be worth it. Woe unto the world because of offenses. The Lord is coming back to judge this world. Woe unto this world, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe unto that man by whom offense cometh. Wherefore, if thy hand or thy foot offend thee, cut them off and cast them from thee. It is better for thee to enter into life halt or maimment rather than having 2 hands or 2 feet and be cast into everlasting fire. Yeah, man, the Lord, he's a great Lord, but he's definitely, he definitely is about revenge, man. So, and I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to end it out like this, right? The Lord has his chosen, and he favors them, and he has their back, and he seek revenge on them if you do them wrong. Just like you got friends, you got a group of friends, but within that group of friends, you got your 1 or 2 favorites that, like, you do something to them, we going to war. The same with the Lord, man. He has his favorite, which in that favorite got another favorite, which in the favorite. But so, man, just treat everybody decent, and don't do people wrong, man. I try to treat people like I want them to treat me, and I go about that the same way, man. I done seen people do something and now they jammed up, man. It just is what it is. But I'm about to close this one out. It was a little longer than I wanted it to be. Shalom, Israel. I pray that you guys was edified. And give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai, in the name of Rahakwadash. I hope y'all was edified, man. Shalom.